Yeah, you give me some time to grow out here. Grow.
Nick, come here, get the camera,
good.
Nick.
Hey, yo, Nick, you come over here. Nick, go over there before I beat your ass, my nigga.
There was a situation where you and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Where'd you go to college?
I ain't go to college, but I turned it down. And they offered me like 15, some shit like 10 million or something like that. 5 million, something like that.
Yep.
They offered you $5 million to play the
Big
game.
cap.
What are you doing here? Are you sure they offered you $5 million?
I turned it down.
One rapper
Big
got
cap,
exposed
nigga.
for
Ain't no
hooking up
college
with a cat
offering you
about
10,
dealing
15
struck with
million, nigga.
400 million. And another got exposed for hooking up with a trans woman. These are times rappers got exposed by interviewers. And we've got to start things off with Diddy. Because while a lot has come to light about his lifestyle and shady activities now, back in 2018, people were still unsure about his sexuality. Puff got straight up exposed during his Breakfast Club interview though, and people just didn't take it seriously back then. During the interview, Charlamagne the God asked Diddy about a compilation video that had been posted online, in which Diddy says some very fruity stuff. Diddy tries to play dumb like he doesn't know what Charlamagne's talking about, but then Charlamagne pulls up a clip from the video, which leaves Diddy embarrassed and speechless.
When you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see that. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying.
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
When you put my bag
Daddy, I
down,
like when
please.
you
Oh,
when
it's
you
right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping for shit.
No.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
Diddy then tries to explain himself about how he's really not gay, but Puff was obviously nervous as he claims the things he said were simply reckless talk.
Nah. I mean, I was
You don't
caught,
go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe, adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't, care. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you not homophobic because you gay, nigga.
And it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
Things were far from over though, because Charlamagne next brings up another incident in which Diddy was asking rapper Fabulous why he didn't want to party with him, as well as a similar scenario which also went down with 50 Cent. 50 was on the Breakfast Club a week earlier, and he also confirmed that the thing with Fab was sus, letting Charlamagne know that Diddy had once asked to take him shopping.
He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What are you talking about? He said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Diddy responded to that, saying he only wanted to get 50 some new clothes.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Shut your
Then Diddy
fruity
started
ass
going
up,
on about how
nigga.
50 actually loves him, but the Breakfast Club crew weren't so sure about that, and the way Puff said it made him look even more fruity.
He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have a
see it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't
Y'all
see
can't
it,
see
man.
that he loves me?
But see,
You really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he
Okay.
Knowing what we know about Puff, that interview adds up. But this isn't the only time a rapper tried to deny something about them that was blatantly obvious. Because back at the 2017 BET Awards, the Migos were on the red carpet doing an interview with DJ Academics, Nadeska Alexis, and Joe Budden. During the interview, Academics talks to Takeoff about him not having a verse on the group's hit song Bad and Bougie, and describes it as a running joke. But Takeoff wasn't going to let Academics play with him like that, and so he went off on him, saying he wasn't left off the song.
I feel like that's like a running joke with you being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Academics noticed Takeoff wasn't too happy that he brought up the topic and immediately started moving things along with him so things wouldn't get more awkward.
What'd you say?
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Nah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the group. Because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
But it seems Joe Budden wasn't too happy with Takeoff's response and how he was making Academics look stupid for speaking the truth. So, clearly annoyed, he immediately insisted that Academics wrap the interview up.
All right, we got to wrap this up, though.
Oh, my bad. Happy to jump.
I couldn't
wrap
hear
it up
anything
then.
over there too. Close it.
Close it.
But just as Academics tries to end the interview by giving a shout out to the Migos, Budden gets pissed and walks out on them after dropping his mic. The Migos felt disrespected and tried to come at Budden before security stepped in to calm the situation.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Hold on. Wait. No. Wait.
Where's their security guard? Where's their security guard?
Chill.
But even if Takeoff wasn't trying to admit it, we all know he wasn't on that track. And Quavo explained why on the Rap Radar podcast a few years later. Host Wilson asked Takeoff if he maybe just wasn't feeling the beat of the song. And that's when Quavo quickly chimed in to answer for him, explaining that it was just the timing of it.
Can I ask you respectfully, because it became a whole moment of Bad and Bougie, like, was it something about Bad and Bougie why you didn't want to rap on that beat? Like, why wasn't you on that song when it came out, ultimately?
That time, we was just trying to get something out. We was actually pissed off because we didn't have no music out.
Yeah.
We ended up leaking Bad and Bougie on SoundCloud.
Wow.
First. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wasn't even finna be on it. It was gonna be.
Because Offset kind of brought that idea.
I had to do my verse like on some quick, fast, in a rush. So it was just like everybody running to the song and trying to get it done.
But things are about to get more interesting, because this next rapper straight up lied about turning down an alleged $5 million college scholarship to pursue his rap career instead. In a 2023 interview, Big Boogie was chopping it up with Bootleg Kev, telling him how he came up in the game. Then Kev asked Boogie where he went to college, and that's when Big Boogie came out with some wild claim about turning down a $5 million scholarship in Jacksonville to focus on rap. And even Kev wasn't buying that.
Where'd you go to college?
I ain't go to college, but I turned it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I turned it down just to do this, just to grind from the rap.
So you had an opportunity to do the drumming thing?
A scholarship and everything.
Where at?
I think it was like in Jacksonville. Yeah, a big band in Jacksonville. It was a big college though, and they offered me like 15, 10 million or something like that, 5 million or something like that.
They offered you $5 million to play the drum.
Yeah.
That nigga capping.
Like what? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But I was so younger. Like
wait.
I didn't know what it was.
Are you sure they offered you $5 million?
I turned it down.
But a few months later, Tusi also came on the podcast, and Kev brought up the topic of the scholarship Boogie turned down. That's when Tusi called Big Boogie out, saying he was capping about the scholarship thing.
Nigga capping hard.
Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Want to lose 15
Nigga capping so hard, bro.
in a year? Try Rose Insurance Checker to see if you're covered for GLP-1s for free.
Did you ever get any scholarship offers when you were coming up?
Yeah, I had a scholarship.
You know, Big Boogie got $5 million to play the drums. He told me about it right here.
I thought he said 15. I don't want to lie. I'm going to tell Boogie, though.
Yeah, let him know.
Boogie cap. Yo, that's cap.
That nigga capping so hard.
Tried to tell him without telling him,
I'm going to tell him. You got $5 million, boy, yo ass is dumb. You start rapping, this.
Yeah, like Drumline had to have been about you, bro.
Yeah, that had to be about him.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon won't even get $5 million for
He
no
didn't
motherfucker.
get $5 million for Drumline.
Hell nah, what the f***? You getting $5 million? Boy, big Boogie. We might need to go back to that shit. Manage you personally.
A year later, though, Big Boogie was invited back to the podcast. And after his viral claim had been called out by many people, he finally admitted the scholarship wasn't worth $5 million.
The last time you were here, we went viral.
Yeah. You know what was crazy about that though? When you text me and said, "We viral, let's do it again."
You must be the greatest drummer of all time.
Yeah, gotta be.
It's safe to say you just got offered to go play drums for a school.
Yeah.
Not millions of dollars.
Yeah, not them millions of dollars.
Cap that nigga.
But speaking of rappers who like to cap in interviews, we have to talk about Soulja Boy, who got exposed for lying about a deal worth much more than just $5 million. Back in 2019, Soulja Boy was on The Breakfast Club, bragging about several claims. So Charlamagne decided to call out Big Draco on one of his famous lies. In 2016, Soulja Boy posted on his Instagram saying he had just signed a $400 million endorsement deal. If Soulja Boy was indeed speaking facts, that would have been one of, if not the biggest endorsement deal in hip-hop history. When Charlamagne asked him about it, Soulja continued to back it up. But as it turns out, the deal was only valued at 400 million shares based on forward thinking of the company's value. And at the time, the company itself was only worth $50 million. Charlamagne went on to let the world know that Soulja's shares were only valued at 2.5 mil. But Soulja still clapped back, saying millions is millions before eventually admitting the truth.
Announced you had a $400 million deal with the World Poker
That was
Fund.
facts, nigga. What is what?
You said it was an $80 million a year contract for 5 years for in-flight
Facts,
gaming.
nigga. Google it. I still got the contract right now. What is you talking about?
Well, the company said it turned out that it was just shares that were valued at 2.5 million.
Well, millions is millions, my baby.
No, Soulja. Millions is not millions. You can't say 400 million and the stock is only 2.5. That's a big difference.
Millions is millions, my baby. Come on, man. Money is money, Shaw.
So that was a real deal. It just wasn't.
That was real, Charlotte.
Bro, these niggas be capping about the dumbest shit, bro. That's the funniest part.
There was something
They
pretty
be capping
interesting
about
Draco
the
said
dumbest
he actually
shit.
wasn't capping about. Charlamagne was talking about how Meek Mill had a bigger comeback than Soulja because he had beef with Drake, who Charlamagne called the biggest rapper in the world. But according to Soulja, he taught Drake everything he knows, and he also mentioned how Drake stole his flow when he first came out.
He beef with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
These niggas, yeah, Drake? Drake? Y'all talking about the light skin from DeGeneres?
From Toronto.
Yo, stop playing with me.
From where?
The grassy.
Stop playing with me like I ain't teach Drake everything he know.
Hold on, you taught Drake everything he know.
Y'all didn't hear Drake on his first song? Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy Drake back in this thing already. What's That's Soulja. That's my bar. He copied my whole flow.
That kissed me through the phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word bar for bar. Don't act make Drake. Don't do that.
Soulja may have been capping about the 400 million, but the thing about Drake was real facts. Drizzy took bars from Soulja's 2000 song, Was Hadnin', and used it on his own song, Miss Me. But that interview with Soulja Boy wasn't the only time Charlamagne exposed a rapper, and this next situation was nothing but personal. In a 2018 interview with Tory Lanez, Charlamagne brought up the topic of his hair out of nowhere, saying he had never seen him with hair before. That's when Tory starts to explain the treatment he was undergoing to correct his messed up hair.
I told you I'd never seen you with hair. Why are you growing hair?
Man, I had to fix my edges up a little bit first and
You
foremost.
got a bald spot, bro. Get rid of that. Cut shave bald.
Why you gotta? Damn, I can't. You give me some time to grow out
Why
here,
don't you
B.
let
I'm glad you got the hairline, though.
You know
I didn't know
what
you
I'm
had that. I thought your hairline was non-existent, so it's good to know you got one of those. But get the baldy. What's up, man?
My hair was never that fucked up. I just once my edges started going crazy.
Sorry.
I swear to God.
Your hairline was trash like mine.
After trashing Tory's hairline, Charlamagne calls him out for having a bald spot, but Tory claimed his hair was still good and growing back.
Man, you get nigga.
Like the time Birdman went off on Charlamagne for disrespecting his name in previous interviews. One of those interviews was with Rick Ross, in which Rose called out Birdman over Lil Wayne's beef with him and his record label, Cash Money Records. Apparently, Birdman wasn't doing right by Wayne and tried to hold him prisoner at Cash Money, but Ross wasn't down with that, and he let everybody know.
Now, you mentioned Jay Prince, you mentioned Wayne, but you didn't mention Baby. What's your relationship with Birdman?
I don't have one with Birdman. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Source magazine, you will see that, right now, and really me just seeing what Wayne going through as an artist, him being a boss, me idolizing Birdman at a time, me looking up to Lil Wayne being the first artist to make so many feats, not just as an artist, but an artist coming from the South. That's something that I took personal. So for me to see the way things are transpiring, I can't respect that, and I don't respect that. Because that ain't the way this game built to be on, and I ain't with it. And I ain't nobody you could play with, you dig?
I saw you tweet that. You said, it hurts you to see what Wayne's going through.
Yeah, and in times like that, it's only one thing you could go to, and we go to that well.
Trick Daddy also had his piece to say on The Breakfast Club when Charlamagne asked him if he liked Birdman. That's when Trick went off calling Baby many names and also pretty much saying that he was gay.
So you don't like Birdman? Y'all got a little issue?
No, I don't. I've done business with Birdman. Some are good and some is bad. I just think when you're trying to be a CEO and you're trying to be a rapper and you trying to be a ladies' man and you trying to be a girlfriend and you trying to be
a girlfriend.
a Crip and a Blood.
You trying to be a girlfriend?
Why you call him a girlfriend?
I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh, you mean like
I'm like DJ Khaled. I got it from the street.
And just quickly, stick around because we'll get to the gay allegations in a moment. But sticking to this situation, the next year, Birdman was on the show himself to let Charlamagne and his crew know that they better stop playing with him. He went off on all of them before the show even started.
Y'all ready? Yes, sir. I want to start this off straight, telling all 3 of y'all stop playing with my name.
Let's go on there. Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name.
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. I
Let's
ain't
go
gonna
right
say
on
it
there.
My name, come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
By the time the crew went on air, Charlamagne was probably feeling the uncomfortable energy, so he let Birdman know he could get everything off his chest, and Birdman didn't hold back, setting the record straight with Charlamagne, then storming out with his crew.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He done cursed us out. Tell him, get it off your chest.
So what's happening?
I mean, it's all good, but I'm saying, why?
And I'm here, what's happening? I wanted to talk to you, your man, in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
So what's the issue?
No sugar. Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hate my nigga.
Nigga, don't try to play victim. Pussy ass nigga.
Talking. Let's rock.
Charlamagne, you a bitch, nigga.
But 5 years after that Breakfast Club incident, Birdman got exposed for something much more fruity, live in an interview. Baby was on Revolt's Big Facts podcast, and the interviewer asked him about the viral photo and videos of him kissing Lil Wayne on the lips. As wild as that subject was, though, Birdman seemed to handle it, explaining that Wayne was like a son to him, and in his opinion, the kisses were nothing freaky.
A while back, there was a situation where you and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Facts.
So yeah, so like they wanted to know like what the deal was with that. And my thing is like, was that like some mafia shit?
Wait, first of all, my own born son,
yes,
I would kiss him. I always looked at Wayne as my son, and I always looked at it like,
nah, that's a little fruity, folks.
I was in the streets, and I thought this.
I don't give a fuck that nigga, your son, your cousin, your uncle, nigga.
Cause I was living like
kissing another man on the lip, nigga. That's fruity, folks.
That's what that really started from. Cause I thought that every night I leave, I might not never come back. So that's where that came from, started from, and I always today look at Wayne as my child. I was his father when he didn't have a father.
A lot of these niggas in the industry really be fruity, man.
And I give my life for him, and I take my life for him.
Now, this next rapper also got exposed for some pretty freaky stuff on a podcast, but this podcast was hosted by his own friend, and he didn't react Gracie Jane, who claimed she and Housephone hooked up. Housephone probably expected that Adam would have edited out that part of the episode to keep privacy about it, since they were friends. But Adam, known for uploading anything and everything for views, uploaded the video regardless, and although he muted Housephone's name in the clip, Gracie's mouth when she said Housephone's name was not blurred.
Come on, you've already sold out entire life here.
Yeah, well.
The interview blew up, and people figured out that Gracie said she had hooked up with Housephone by reading her lips. Lil Housephone was on a podcast with Adam the next month, and here he confronted Adam about it. Adam claimed he wanted to edit it out, but Housephone was having none of that.
I was trying to be a good friend. That's like the main thing. I just wish
being
that
a good
you
friend
would...
with being a good friend, bro. You sold me down the river for fucking 40,000 views, 50,000 views, bro.
You really think that?
Bro,
like
you
actually
permanently altered my life. Do
you
understand
saw
that?
those text messages, and you
permanently
really believe that I
altered
did that to you on purpose.
This nigga, like, I'm not even like surprised about even the way you're reacting right now, bro. You've been like this, bro. You want to look like the good guy. You want to look like you cared so much. You wanted to edit it, but that's just not the truth, bro.
I mean, but we have everybody in this office can confirm that that was supposed to go. I know how bad it is that it happened. I'm talking about the fact that we tried to make it not happen.
It don't matter about what you tried to do, Adam. It's about what happened, bro.
But things only got worse, because Housephone let Adam know he disrespected his recently deceased mother in another interview. That's when Adam reminded Housephone that he paid for the funeral. And House wasn't going to let that insult slide. So he threw a drink at Adam, who immediately took off his jacket and was ready to do something.
And then let's move forward to that apology you gave.
That nigga Adam ain't gonna fight. That nigga stalling,
He's
man.
been going through the mom shit. He's been going through the health. You talking about the person that raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died?
When niggas start trying to take off their jacket and try to pull up their pants before they fight, man, that's all cap. Them niggas just stalling. Them niggas don't really want to fight.
And that wasn't the only time Adam sold out a rapper in an interview for views.
That's pretty much the end of the video. Peace.